So what's happening? Big K.A. We back in this thing. K too good. He sleep with a cut up a turn. You know the nigga. You want a ton. We here to talk. We here to talk now. Of course, y'all seen it. I had a video prior to this that basically Kendrick Lamar was named to be the halftime performer at the Super Bowl 2025. I think it's like 59 or whatever. Anyways, it's in New Orleans. A lot of people were mad about, it not being Lil Wayne. Before I get into that, I do gotta say one thing. Bro, this Kendrick and Drake beef will not die, bro. This nigga in all the ads like, oh, no round twos and all this, but this shit will not die. Bro, this shit just we gonna keep talking about this. And like, honestly, it's gonna keep going at this point. Drake, I ain't gonna lie, you better have some fire on that Party Next Door album. And whenever you drop another solo project, we ready for this shit. Because again, at this point, round two could not be alluding to Kendrick. But at this point, it is what it is. Hey, Kendrick said it best. I'm the biggest hater. And bro, not like us on the Super Bowl stage is crazy. Nigga, you gonna have like millions of people. Friggy, yeah, he a 69 girl. Friggy, yeah, nigga, he a 69 girl. Nigga. Anyways, man. Hold on, I'm a little parched. Excuse me. Alright, let me get back to this shit. So a lot of people are outraged that basically Lil Wayne was not chosen for to perform in New Orleans. Now, let's really break it down. This might be a long video, so bear with me. Now, if you're gonna ask me, hey listen, I grew up off Wayne. If there was one nigga I had to stand for, it would be Lil Wayne. I love him to bits. He's a legend. He's done a lot. You could see with a lot of these artists coming out nowadays, there's the influence. You see it with them, whether it's the Uzis, the Playboy Cardis. A lot of these guys have the tattoos on their face. They have the hairstyle. Like, bro, that all come from Wayne. We see that a lot of the time. You see all these artists that go on the XXL list and they ask, what were your top rappers? Like, 4 or more of them always says Lil Wayne. So it's like, again, he's in the culture. We ain't disputing that. Legend, icon, that's my dude. I ain't gonna lie. But this is a real conversation. Now, regardless of how much we love Wayne, and of course it being in New Orleans, Wayne being from New Orleans, like he does the Louisiana Fest all the time, which could be seen as a caveat because he's always there, but he has love for his city. So let's put that to the side for now. The one thing is, though, regardless, Kendrick did not drop the album this year. He might drop it later on this year. We'll see. But I think he's probably going to drop it closer to the Super Bowl. I wouldn't be surprised at a January release or even a late December release, honestly. Or he might do the greatest hit shit. I swear The Weeknd did that, right? The greatest hit shit. But anyways, with that being said, I do feel like there is an album in music coming. I just don't know when. Pause, no Diddy. With that being said, Kendrick has had a great year. This beef and him winning round one or just winning the battle with Drake has helped. He hasn't dropped music, to be fair. If we didn't get that battle, we wouldn't get that music. So again, he has had a great year. Not like us, great. Even, I wouldn't be surprised, because now I'm looking at it. Like, I know it's not Kendrick and Friends, but it could turn to Kendrick bringing out Future to do like that. Him and Metro Boomin. Metro gonna get his shit off. I wouldn't be surprised if Kendrick pulls out with The Weeknd. He has to bring SZA. I'm sorry, he has to bring SZA. No complaints there. But it's just crazy. So again, as much as yes, we love Wayne and we want Wayne to be the halftime performer. I think it'll be great for him. There's really not much left for Wayne to do. He's won all the accolades. He's performed at the fucking Grammy. Shit, he's performed at WWE WrestleMania. Like, he's done a lot. So there's Super Bowl is just one of those things that, of course, we would love to see Wayne. And if it was before this Drake beef that Kendrick has, I would say bring out Wayne. Honestly. But you can't. I feel Wayne is too much of a stand-up dude and too loyal for him to, even if Kendrick, and we all know Kendrick loves Wayne, for Kendrick to extend the olive branch, like, listen, a lot of people want you to come out there. I'd love to bring you out there and be part of my halftime performance. out of obligation and how this beef went, if this was before the diss tracks and him and Drake were still doing subliminals, I could see Wayne doing it. Now, I don't know. So that's the only caveat. We've seen Wayne be very loyal. If you don't know this, let me give you a little history lesson. There was a point Jay-Z tried to side Lil Wayne. Because of his loyalty to Baby, a.k.a. Birdman, if y'all don't know, he stayed with Cash Money, Young Money, whatever the fuck it is at this point. It's the same shit. It's a lot of loyalty there, bro. Wayne has been a loyal nigga, and he goes crazy for his artists. We've seen that time and time again. Shit, we're going to get into the Nicki tweets. Nicki talks about that as well. And if Wayne did get the Super Bowl, we going to see Drake, we going to see Nicki, and we're going to see Birdman. Now, a lot of stuff people forget is, well, they don't forget, Jay-Z is part of picking the talent for the Super Bowl. As we've seen, ever since he's got in charge, we have seen predominantly more black artists being showcased doing the halftime show. Listen, there was a lot of them before. If you wasn't one of them dudes, bro, you wasn't really getting pulled up. So we've been seeing that with Jay-Z. So I do get it, and I'm pretty sure Jay-Z thought about Wayne. Like, if we're just catalog aside, if we're just talking about influencing, we all know Wayne from New Orleans. Of course we love Wayne. If you love hip-hop, bro, you love Wayne. Because you cannot like a derivative from Wayne, i.e. a Lil Uzi, a Young Thug, and not give Lil Wayne his flowers. If you like those artists who credit Wayne being an influence to their style, you cannot have love for Lil Wayne. That makes no sense. With that being said, this Jay-Z shit is interesting. Now Cameron and Mace did say things on their podcast, insinuating there might be some beef between them, let alone from the issues Jay-Z has with Nicki, which the Rock Nation shit, some Beyonce shit, of course the Meg shit. So we already know there's some shit there with Nicki, and I'm pretty sure if Wayne got it, Nicki would be involved. I don't really understand the Birdman Jay-Z beef, so I'm not really going to talk about that, but there's some issues there. And of course, Drake and Jay-Z, we know, there's some shit there. But Cameron and Mace did say on their podcast that there was some background knowledge we are not too privy to, that maybe Jay be on some shit with Wayne about, like, there's some shit in the background and it wasn't a proper decision. I will make this clear. And we've seen academics saying that, oh, this nigga Jay-Z is a hater. He's a petty as hell. Like, he's always going to have this beef. I do not know much about Wayne and Jay-Z's relationship. I do remember Jay helped the nigga when he was going through that shit with Baby, and Baby owed him like 51 or 52 M's. Jay-Z pulled off for his nigga. And they just did God did. Everything seemed cool. We don't know 100%. Jay-Z is a businessman. And if we're going off business, it makes sense to bring Kendrick. Now, I'm pretty sure if we're just looking at talent, or even just New Orleans being like a reason, you would pick Lil Wayne. Not to say Kendrick's not talented, but like, again, Wayne was like one of the first niggas that challenged Jay-Z for the best rapper alive title. I'm pretty sure if he's like, yeah, I fuck with Wayne. He's very good as an artist. We can't deny Wayne's lyrics or lyrical capability. We all know Wayne is that dude. As well as we've seen Kendrick pop out with the Los Angeles people like 2 years ago for the Dr. Dre one, which I'm not mad at. My only thing with Wayne is, again, I don't want to slight him. Because recently he's been doing better performances when he's sober. There was a point that when he was off the lean or whatever he was off, the performances weren't great and he forgot some of the lyrics. As much as I do love Wayne, I do think that's a chink in his armor. Now, him being more sober, I'm not going to stand on this. Him being more sober, we have seen the performances improve. So I will give Wayne that. And I feel like if he does put his mind to it, he can give a great performance. I just think, as much as Jay-Z is picking talent, there's also some other people that might have some input as well. It's not only Jay-Z, and who is more marketable. And Lil Wayne walking around with a little cup, us not knowing what the fuck, we don't know what's in the cup, but him walking around with a big ass cup, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers will look at him like, is this nigga as marketable as that? Kendrick is squeaky clean. It's easier to market him. Even though Drake was trying to put out them, now that he got this Super Bowl shit, like, Drake was really trying to say this guy is a woman beater, or does domestic violence to his significant other, or he engaged fiance. Yeah, this beef. This beef is fucking insane. I will say Jay-Z is a little petty for whatever issues he has with Drake's, for a motherfucker to go, because he's probably going to do Not Like Us and go on that big stage and say, freaky ass, he is 69 God. That's ridiculous. I don't know if the motherfuckers in charge of the Super Bowl will allow him and give him clearance to do that song. But even if he comes on, they not like us. They not like us. Like, come on, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. He gotta do a little verse, though. And like I said, doing the pop-out concerts and doing his Grammy performances, and we seen him at the Super Bowl in part of the Dre set. Like, they know the motherfucker could do it. He does a great performance. He's very Black Lives Matter. We gonna be all right, you know. I can see it. Now, again, I would love to see Wayne. Of course, it would be Lil Wayne and friends. I would love him to bring on Nicki, Drake, you know, Hot Boys, you know, Juvie. You know, I love all that. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. I love Wayne. I would love Wayne to get that nod and be a part of it. But it's tough with Kendrick because of the whole Drake beef. It is tough. We're going to get into some of the Nicki tweets. I do feel like there's some shit there with Jay-Z. I would be lying if I didn't say that. There is something there. I'm not going to say he's just there to slight Wayne himself. It might be some bullshit because of the Drake and Nicki shit. I would not be surprised. All this stuff, you know. A lot of people are trying to throw in Drake's support of Tory as thing, because Tory always said, if you don't know Tory Lanez, basically was saying that Roc Nation was doing some bullshit. By the way, we gonna talk about that prison cell raid. There was some fuckery there. I will say that. Regardless of that. How he was very in support of Tory and all that, and the Roc Nation sneak this and Meg on a song or two. And yeah, that could also be a thing. Listen, Jay-Z is a businessman. We've seen how he got Meg out of the Carl Crawford thing. A lot of people don't talk about how Jay was trying to get Bobby Shmurda away from Epic. But that didn't turn out well, especially for Bobby's career. But, bro, it's just business moves at this real point. It's really business moves. Is there a little bit of pettiness in there? Yeah, not going to lie about that. There probably is. But it's perplexing. It really is. Again, I feel like people are outraged, and fair. Everybody loves Wayne. We all love Wayne. Like, we not, of course. This is not who we love more or who we grew up on. If that was the case, of course, I'll say Lil Wayne all day. But I feel like as much as we got love for Lil Wayne and everything he's done in his career, we also have to, what's it called? Sorry. We also have to be a little bit realistic. Kendrick is a little bit more marketable. He has more songs known to a wider audience. Not to say Lil Wayne doesn't have hits. I don't think they'll be over there like, I let it lick my lollipop. I don't think they'll let him do that. You know what I'm saying? They could have. It's one of his biggest songs, but I don't know. I don't know if that would fly with the Super Bowl audience. They don't know a lot. Like, no disrespect. I don't think that audience knows a lot of his mixtape work he's done. Mixtape, sorry, I said that wrong. It's a tough situation, but I would love Wayne. It's a fucked up situation. I don't think even if Kendrick like seen all the outrage, like, you know what, I'm gonna try and include you. I feel like, wait, what is going on with him and Drake? Wayne wouldn't do it. He would be loyal, and it's fucked up. Also, Desiree Perez, I keep hearing about this woman, bro. Listen, yo, Jay-Z, I don't know what you got going on at Roc Nation, but clearly, bro, there's some bullshit there. Clearly, there's some bullshit there that needs to be addressed. What is this Desiree woman doing? Especially with the Tory situation. We're going to talk about that in another video, that Tory Lanez situation. But anyways, let's see what Nicki said. Let's just read that mostly. So, also, Birdman stood up for Wayne and said this is injustice. He put that on Miss Gladys. If you ever hear Birdman say on Miss Gladys is on God, is on sight. Y'all don't play with Birdman when he say on Miss Gladys. But anyways, let's read what Nicki said. Drake showing his support for Wayne or whatever. Other people been speaking out. Master P had his statement as well. And he did big up Kendrick, but he said, like, just Lil Wayne being from over there. Also, I do have to say this before I even get to the Nicki thing. I get it. New Orleans is great. And I'm putting out various arguments. I'm trying to be fair. I'm not trying to let the bias of me just being like, I love Lil Wayne. I'm a fan of Lil Wayne. Make Lil Wayne. I'm not trying to do that here. With that being said, it is in New Orleans. The Super Bowl performers are not necessarily what's it called? City based, or you being from that city is not like, oh yeah, you're from here, yeah, you should perform. No, it's never that. They just choose people they think would be a great look. Now, don't get me wrong. Yes, it being in LA and making like Dre a performer, Dre included other people as well. And I think it was Dre and M holding it down like he not doing this shit without Fifth, which real nigga activity. Shout out my nigga Eminem for that. That's some real nigga shit. But yeah, having that LA one with Dr. Dre, again, if your headliner is your headliner, that's perfectly fine. Well, if the headliner, you could just change and say, like, yes, your headliner is the person you believe in. That's perfectly fine. With that being said, bro, just get a nigga from the city that's popping, or a legend from the city. It's not that fucking hard. It is what it is. You know, but we'll see. But anyways, let's get to this Nicki shit. So, Nicki says, one N-word took a... I ain't gonna lie. That Colin Kaepernick shit, I'm looking back at that now. That Colin Kaepernick shit. Yeah, jail business, man. He don't let emotions get in his way. But like, yeah, that Colin Kaepernick shit looking away, though. But anyways. One N-word took a knee, the other N-word took a bag. He gonna get you niggas in line every fucking time. Sorry about it. Denying a young black man what he rightly put into the game for no other reason but your ego. Your hatred for Birdman, Drake, and Nicki got you punishing Wayne. Lil Wayne, the GOAT? Nolo was good. And Eminem stood firm on having 50 come out. That is true. Yeah. And I don't know what issues Jay and 50 got, but that was some other bullshit as well. A white man. Shit sad. House N-word things. She used the ER. I ain't gonna say that. But it's good for them. No loyalty. Well, then N-words will keep sunning you. I guess sunning you. LMFAO. Goods for the guy, yeah. Goods for them. I hope I said that right. I might fuck that up. Or you think speaking up on injustice within your workplace should only be done if it's for a person who would do it for you? Really the realest N-word. Got everything in the world, still spiteful and evil, disgusting. Be happy, I beg. Go be fucking happy, N-word. In rap business, in woman business, you when you got the politicians and the police, you good. Plus that ugly Laffy Taffy alien. Is she talking about Desiree? I think Nicki talk. By the way, Nicki spilling some tea we are not privy to. Same with the camera on the May shit. Hey, listen, I said there's always some bullshit in the background. This video gonna be long. I'm so sorry. I love watching the whole industry play dumb time after time. LOL. The truth, no matter who tells it. Picking and choosing who y'all accept. Truth from the bam pow. Might tell you a joke, but won't tell you a lie. Bwahaha. Go and enjoy your fucking money before it's too late. Yup, everyone's aware. Clearly they don't care, so why should I? What I'ma do, child? And by the way, you don't know the half of what Lil Wayne has done for me and others. Wayne had Drake and I on tour with no paper sign. He was on all of my mixtapes with no paper sign. This man has literally changed the face of hip-hop. The hair too, if you know, like I was saying. He inspired so many to tat their faces and get locks. Inspired your faves to want to be a great MC. He never was in this for the money. It's always been for the love of music. Yup, and I never care by the time they figure it out. LMFAO, it's good for them. Y'all ready? Y'all know this next move is going to tell y'all a certain someone is being treated so unfairly so that y'all can go back into that trance. I ain't mad at Nick, man. I ain't mad at Nick at this one. Okay. And again, it could be some bias. Like I said, we all love Wayne. I'm not going to take that away. I still feel like Kendrick is deserving regardless of how much we do love Wayne. Don't get me wrong, I love to see Wayne. Are you fucking shitting me? I'd love to see Wayne. That's my, like, I just feel he's so deserving. I feel he's great. He's the GOAT. And if we look at it in the aspect of, I want him to have a Kobe Bryant-esque career. Now, Wayne is still rapping at a high level, and he's still one of the best rappers. And if we're just talking about skill and just verses, like, niggas don't talk about some of the verses Wayne has been doing. This year and last year, this nigga been bodying shit. Don't get it fucked up. Don't get it fucked up. If you ain't listening, nigga, clean out your fucking ears. Don't get it fucked up. Now, with that being said, I will say this. Kendrick is still deserving. Kendrick has had a phenomenal year, and I understand why they chose him. Of course, would love to see Wayne. Don't let New Orleans being the stage for the Super Bowl say, oh, it's New Orleans, so he has to perform. Lil Wayne could perform. People saying Lil Wayne doesn't have the hits. Again, maybe not by himself. Maybe certain songs are not as PG, and maybe will not, depending on the audience, might not resonate with the audience as much. But if I'm guarantee you, if it's Lil Wayne and friends, i.e. Lil Wayne, Nicki, and Drake, they could get that shit off. If it was a YMCMB shit, get that shit off perfectly. But yeah, we'll see what happens, man. At the end of the day, like, we'll see what I will say. How this beef is intertwined in this shit is crazy. It is crazy. And Wayne said in an interview, I believe on YG's podcast, trying to get the album together. He's trying to do good performances, so they will take him into regard. His manager also did say something along the lines of, yeah, they're sad to hurt by this, but they're gonna use this as like motivation to get better and do all this shit, which I do like the approach that he is taking in. We'll see, bro. I do hope Wayne gets his flower. I was talking about earlier on, I was thinking I want him to have a Kobe-esque, like, last dance, if you will. Like, I just want him to get all his flowers, especially with the passing of Rich Homie Quan. Like, a thing we do is we don't give legends their flowers, and we have a fucking walking legend. Sure, he's not that old, like, physically, but he still is he's been in this shit for so long. He's a walking fucking legend, and we do have to give him his flowers. And I do hope, maybe not headlining, but I do hope whoever does do a performance after Kendrick, because it would be insane. It would be insane even if Kendrick was really trying to show love, and even if Kendrick said, yo, look, I won't do Not Like Us, or I'll just do the chorus of Not Like. Like, I'm not trying to do all that to make it seem a way. I really want you to perform with me. You know what I'm saying? Even though Kendrick doesn't have to do that, but maybe he was just like, yo, you know, I see the outrage, and I do want that to be, or maybe even Kendrick had him in mind in general when he got there. Like, oh, you know what? Oh, shit, Wayne. Because we all know Kendrick love Wayne. But yeah, it's just a messed up situation. I don't know how that would work. But I do hope later on, whoever the artist is, the year after Kendrick or whoever, they do look at Wayne. It might not be in New Orleans, but wherever the fuck it is, that, hey, Wayne, come do a little something, you know, pop out and show niggas, like, motherfuckers that didn't think you could headline, pop out and show some niggas, like, you could do this shit, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully that does work out. I do feel it's a little petty. Some pettiness in there. There's some fuckery in there, of course. But we'll wait and see. Talk about a bad time for this beef to still be going on. Hey, man. Sorry for the long-ass video. I had to say my shit real quick. But, hey, what do y'all think? What do y'all think? But besides that, it's your friendly neighborhood K.A. I'm gone. Slimes on P-Shaj, gang. Aye.